Hey friends, Dave here with Transfer Express, and today I want to cover 5 quick tips that can make a serious impact to your profit margins. Now, if you're looking to maximize your profit opportunities as a custom apparel decorator, t-shirt business, or clothing brand, then this video is for you. Now, regardless of your audience, niche, or target market, the tips that we're covering here today are universal and can benefit both custom shops and brands alike. Are you ready? You know I am, so let's get right to it. Now, to kick us off here, the first step in maximizing profit is going to revolve around ensuring we are minimizing our costs to produce. And of course, this starts with our print method or heat transfer type. So tip number 1 is choosing the correct heat transfer. Now follow the guidelines on this what to use when chart to ensure you are not overpaying for your project. Sure, direct to film transfers are absolutely fantastic, but sometimes they may not be the right choice for a project. So say something, for example, we have a total of 36 shirts for a construction company. Now with a large back logo in a single color, just black in this case, and a small left chest logo also in black. Now using the very helpful what to use when chart we have here at Transfer Express, this job would fall within the screen printed category right here. And let me show you why. Priced out with Ultra Color Max direct to film transfers, this 12-inch wide by 8.3-inch back graphic is $6.06 each. So not too bad. But combined with the print cost for that smaller left chest at 72 cents each, we have a total per piece print cost of $6.78. So let's compare this now with screen printed transfers. In our limited color, we don't need to pay for the full color capabilities that direct-to-film transfers have. And we could actually combine both of our logos all on one gang sheet with room to spare for our own designs, inside tags, another customer's artwork, or anything else. And all that for a total per shirt cost of $2.95 on our prints, saving us $3.83 on each shirt, or a whopping $138 on the whole order. Would you rather have that profit in your pocket? I sure would. So screen printed transfers for a scenario like this with limited color are definitely the way to go. So check here with the what to use when chart before pricing out transfers to ensure you have the most profitable choice. We will link a PDF version right down in the description below so you could always have it on hand. Now, of course, while we're still on the topic of reducing costs, let's chat briefly about how you could save on blank apparel too. This is typically the most expensive part of apparel decorating. Now, if you're serious about your t-shirt business, go get a business license and a tax exemption certificate or a tax ID. Now, many wholesale suppliers like Sanmar or S&S Activewear are going to require these for bulk blank apparel rates. And if you're buying a ton of apparel, you could be spending way too much without these steep supplier discounts that could really impact your profit margins and keep them very high while still getting similar pricing on that blank apparel to some of the biggest shops in the industry. Now, next up for our second tip, we're going to talk about limiting issues, troubleshooting, and limiting those misprints. So ensure your application settings are set to the transfer type that you are decorating. And it might be smart to test your heat press every now and then to ensure accurate temperature. Now, this is really where investing in a quality machine starts to pay off down the road. Nothing can cramp your profit margin more than ruining expensive garments with misprinted or misapplied heat transfers. Now, one thing I do want to mention right here is that pressure is the most often overlooked and hidden culprit of misprints. So utilizing a heat press with pressure readouts really pay off, just like the digital display that we have here on the Hotronix Auto Clam Heat Press. Our third tip here is an easy one for you, and that is personalization. Offering personalization gives you the opportunity to flex that profit potential that heat transfers are best for. Variable data or small little additions of names can warrant $5 in profit or more per piece, but cost you just pennies. Here to add on an individual name on the sleeve of, say, a high school football hoodie costs just 30 cents to add with Ultracolor Max direct-to-film transfers. And you could order just one for that 30 cents, right? Just one. Now, what would you charge as an upcharge to your customers to include this placement? $5, $6, $7, whatever. At $5, that's essentially $4.70 of straight profit added on to any job. Pretty cool, right? Now, on to our fourth tip. It's gonna bring us around to time is money, right? It's true. So let's talk about efficient design. So that's going to be using online tools, clip art libraries, pre-made layouts, and easy mock-ups or editing can really increase your profits. Time, of course, is money in any business, but especially in apparel decorating. Now, even if you can't draw a stick figure, you could easily create professional designs with the EasyView Online Designer. With its user-friendly interface, EasyView is designed to be intuitive, simple, and accessible to anyone, all without any subscriptions or monthly fees. Now, being cloud-based, you could access it on almost any device, no MacBooks or super powerful computers needed. All you need is an internet connection and a free account at transferexpress.com. Loaded with over 10,000 pieces of customizable clip art and layouts, as well as 250 plus fonts, you could typically create what you need in just a few clicks. And of course, there's some really powerful tools here for distressing or effects that really aren't typical in online designers that are out there on the internet. Now, everything here in EasyView updates in real time, from colors to text, all those effects or patterns, giving you a live proof to see how your t-shirt artwork will look before you even order any transfers. Now, with the ability to see the sheet size here, we even can group all of our artwork together on one page. And you'll notice here at the bottom, EasyView is much more than just a designer too. It actually has pricing configured right here at the bottom, along with selections for a wide variety of different heat transfer types, from DTF transfers to glow in the dark. They're all here, and we can easily just click over and compare pricing with our different transfer types. Something that could have really helped us, right, in our first example of choosing the right transfer type. Now, you could even mock up your designs on apparel here in the designer too, complete with an entire library of blank apparel and real colorways. You can easily download and send your customers proofs, or take these and upload them to your online store or social media. Now, you can even save designs to save right here in the designer so that they're ready to order when you are ready to order. Now, one final tip here for increased profit opportunities are value-added services. Offering your customers the ability to add retail-ready hang tagging, inside label printing, folding, or polybagging could be add-ons that you could offer your customers to increase revenue and, when done efficiently, profit. Now, mark up any materials that you need and add labor costs to ensure you're actually making money and have it be worth all of that added time if you're hang tagging 200 shirts, right? Now, of course, tools like the interchangeable tag-along HP Platen can make quick, efficient work of adding those inside tag prints with the same press as that front print. Coupled with the free spaces on our gang sheet, we could put these little inside tag prints on there that will cost absolutely nothing extra and doesn't even require an additional press on our heat press. Just pure profit added to any order. And your customers are going to love it. Pitch this kind of like, well, we could add your logo on the inside tag location to make these shirts look super retail ready, just for what, an extra $1 or $2, and bam, you're gonna be off and running, and you could start printing, start profiting. So, are you ready to go out and increase your business's profit? Do you have ideas of your own? Think we missed something here in this video? Well, let us know down in the comments section below. We love to keep the conversation going with apparel decorators, creatives, and entrepreneurs just like you. And as always, here at Transfer Express, we are dedicated to your success. So be sure to hit that like button and subscribe right here to the Transfer Express YouTube page for all of the t-shirt business tips, tricks, inspiration, and education that we're dropping every single week. But until next time, I'm Dave. Happy pressing and happy profiting, right?